A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Broncos' 13-yard line.
59. Defense wins championships, baby. 3.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mariota, a quick throw, but incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Mariota toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone in this compressed area of the field that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Sanders has it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
70, Indy. Go.
Lock now on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down. What a difference a week makes. Last week, he hit on over 80% of his passes. This week, he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Broncos on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now Locke on the bootleg. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. The Broncos send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Dances by him. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let's go.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sand. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Here we go.
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Play fake. Mariota. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Mariota to Lewis on the draw. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
On 1st down, Lewis. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
3rd and long here for Mariota. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Von Miller in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Ready. 15, Ronnie. 15 line. I'm coming. Chance.
They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Wiggles free. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Got to give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Come on, fellas.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Block now to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 89 yards. and the Broncos will extend their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start things on 1st down with Dion Lewis. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
1st down, Tennessee.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay with Lewis here on 1st down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
11 more on that one, and another 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Pass caught left side by Humphries. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Mariota now. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mariota going to give to Lewis. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Von Miller has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the 4th quarter. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Mariota. Caught right side, it's Lewis. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Mariota to throw for it on 4th. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Taywan Taylor, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to make this a close game again. This time, the extra point up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will be taken very short. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
We want this. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Buzz, buzz. Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over. 59.
In his end zone, here's Locke. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And an alley to run. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing is Mariota. Caught right side, Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota, he'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Von Miller in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And this one will be touchdown inside the 40-yard line.
Let's go! At their own 38-yard line.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Broncos on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. They'll run on first down. Lindsey, and he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Jarrell Casey make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Go on. Check. Look, squeeze. Hey, high 7. You're out. Dude.
They'll actually throw it with Locke. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Broncos on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Maybe he telegraphed it a little bit right there. You've got a cornerback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
And throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
A second down throw here for Mariota. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. And since they still have 10 yards to go, they'll just say, let's roll this over to 3rd down and decline it.
Let's just be honest about it. If you can't get them off the field on 3rd and 10, then something's wrong with your defense anyway. No sense in taking that penalty.
the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. One. Stop try. Check Mike 47. Get that quarterback at all costs. 47's the Mike, boy. 47. Check. 3. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mariota. And he locates Walker, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Mariota. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Mariota. Will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Corey Davis. Incomplete. Chris Harris on the coverage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Mariota on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos are close to finishing off this football game.
Here we go. 70, Indy. Watch the flag.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A lot going to throw it here. He'll buy some time right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed